Hey, what's up? It's another episode of Jackalbaby TV, and this is part one of how I put the power pup on my sport bike. I'm gonna show you how I hook the LEDs up and all that. And please, you guys who this is really not the site for negative comments and everything. If you got a good idea or a better way to do it, suggestions, I'm all for it. But if you're on here just to talk about how messed up this is and how this wasn't clear, please go to another site if you don't like the way I'm showing it. But for all of you who this video can help, I appreciate the comments, and I appreciate you coming to my site and seeing how I did it. So let me show you. So this is the power puck that I got from Raw Design. It's already on, as you can see. And basically, it's this is double-sided tape. This is velcro right here. Okay, it's velcroed on to another piece, and they send you this power puck right here, and this velcro, and so one side is stuck to the power puck by the double-sided tape, and the other side is on the sprocket. Okay, on the brake disc sprocket. And so, and it has the green, red, and blue, and the negative. That's what those four lines are. And they're made of some kind of metal, copper, steel, whatever. And they come with the four wires coming out the back. And so, essentially, what I did is, let me see. That's the other side. As you can see, I already put the lights on there. Like, I get the LED strip lights, and I take this off, with the screws right here. And I run the strip with I put double-side tape down right here. As you can, let me see if I can get a okay, I don't know how to turn on the light while I'm recording, but as you can see, I put double-sided tape down. Okay, then I put the strip down on top of that, the 3M tape, and then if you look in here, if you can see in here, there's a hole in the middle of the tire. Okay, so there's a hole in the middle of the tire right there. Okay, so I go inside, I go around that whole part, and then I go inside the tire, or the middle of the rim, and then it comes out right here, and because there's a hole on each one. The strip comes out of this hole, then I go around the whole rim of that square of the rim, then I go back in and come out of the next one, then go around that square and back in, and I just keep doing that all the way around. And depending how your rim is made would determine your design of the LED strips. And so after I come out one more time, this is the RGB wire that is on the end of the LED strip, and I just connect that to the wire that came out of the power puck. Okay, and so I just connect those two together right there, and I put hot glue on it just to keep it in place. And right here I put a zip tie on the wire that's coming out of the power puck. Just go behind, then it's connected right here. Okay, so that is the front tire, and that's the power puck. And I might have to adjust it depending. I haven't put the other part of the power puck system on yet. And that's the front tire. And the rear is pretty much set up the same. That's the sprocket side. But you can see it. You can see it better on here. What I was talking about. I put the LED strip around the square. Then it goes inside, right here. And then I can pull it out of the other square. And then I go around again, inside, then come out of that one. So this is one LED strip. You know, there's good and bad to that. Because if one part breaks, then the whole thing doesn't work. Well, at least up until that point. As you can see right here, this is where the end of the LED strip comes out. And I hot glued it on. You know, I love hot glue. And this is the RGB cord that comes out of the power puck. And as you can see, I hot glued it onto that, so that way I can still take it off if I need to one day, but it won't just rattle off. And here you go, the power puck for the rear. You know, same deal. You know, you still have the screws here to change this if you ever need to, and you know, this can pop right off, but these are called interlocking velcro. It's a little different from the velcro that you get in regular stores and stuff. It's more hard, and you push it down, it locks. It's a harder plastic, so you know I can't even take that off. But you know, you put a small screwdriver in there and you pry it up, and then you do that one, then you pry it up, and that's how you get these unlocked. And so I like and these are the ones they sent with the power puck. The power puck cost me $297, and you get the Velcro, the interlocking Velcro, the power puck, and the other systems that I'll show you in part 2. But basically, this is part 1. So I just want to show you how to put the LEDs on your rim, and your design of your rim will be different. So you might not have the squares, but you know. The power puck, it's called the power puck. The power puck goes on most bikes the same way. It goes on the brake, the disc brake mechanism right here. And so, you know, if you need to get this off, like I was saying, you can unsnap it and then take the screws out and change that, and you know, you can still do any maintenance you need to do. And that is how you get power puck system on. Okay. And in part 2 of this video, I'll show you how to put the other part on your bike, on your actual motorcycle. And I guess I could show you the other part that I'm talking about.
Successful corporate heads who are women, who own their companies, run their companies. That certainly wasn't
This is, you get 2 of these. Essentially, this is on other motorcycles that aren't sport bikes, super sport bikes. You know, you can just put this on the forks, you know, right where the, you know, the forks will go right there into the bike. You can put it right there. Okay. But on the, I don't know if it'll work the same on sport bikes. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to go out to the garage and see. If not, there's a couple of other things I saw that I think you can do. But that part goes on the bolt that goes through the tire. And this, as you can see, it has the it's slipping my mind what these are called. But you know, they're in power tools and they're in alternators and stuff like that. you know, they have connectivity, and you know, it's a spring inside of this. I opened this box and I soldered mine. See, the red, green, and blue. I soldered mine, then put hot glue on. They send you some clips like this one right here that you can put on them and then slide them on. But I don't know, it wasn't good enough for me, so I actually soldered the wire on, and so I could still take them off. You know, got this right here. So this part of the wire is going to go all the way up on the bike onto my other LEDs, so that all of them can work congruently with all congruently with each other. So then I can just unplug that, you know. And so what these do right here, and as you can see, they can go down because there's springs inside, but they press up against, I'm bringing this on the bed so you can see it. But these four, it's pissing me off. I don't remember what they call. But anyway, they press up against these. See, it's four of them. And they press down up against them. And as your wheel's spinning around, you know, it stays in contact with them. And this is two holes in them. You get the screws that go to them. But they'll go in there like that. And this will be up like that. Okay? And you can aim it down or up behind the bar or wherever you want to aim it. And this will give it the connectivity. Okay? And that's it. So I'm gonna go look at the bike, and my next video, part 2, will be how to put this part on your fork, or if they can't, in a sport bike, if they can't go on a fork, I'll show you another area where I think you can put them, because I had something like this before, except mine was, I had a piece of wood, and I drilled out two holes in the wood, and I had two of these, and it was just basically positive and negative, as I show you guys in the other video. But this one has RGB plus the negative in it, so you can get all 4 colors on your lights. And you know, I did it with wood, and I finally found out about the power puck system, and it was too expensive. If you go to some other sites, it's like $600. It's not worth it. But Raw Designs, they sell that for $297, and I figure, you know, it was worth it because they had the RGB. If it was just positive and negative, I would have kept what I had on the bike. But you know, they has the 4, and so it's definitely worth the $297 because I'm putting together a lot. You know, not just the wheels. I'm adding it in with my Monster logo and everything else. So part 2, I'll show you how to put that part on the forks, and then either in that part or part 3, depending on how long it takes, I'll show you everything lit up. So give me about 2 weeks for part 2. All right, so that's it. Jackalbaby, and this is how you put the power puck on your sport bike. I'm not an expert by no regards, but I know how to get things done because I like experimenting on my own stuff, you know. And so for those of you out there who, you know, can't come up with ideas on how to make things work, I hope this helps you out. And for those of you out there who have can add to my ideas, I greatly will look forward to hearing that as well. You know, we can all help each other. You know, it's just no room on YouTube for people to be bashing what we're trying to do, because we all ride bikes, you know, And I'm trying to help everybody else. If they can't afford, the top of the line bike, you can still get your bike to compete with those bikes. If not, you can still get attention for what you have. Okay, it's not about who can spend the most money. It's about who got the most creative ideas. And with yours and mine, I'm sure we can hit that. I have no shame. I mean, everybody loves my motorcycle, and I did it all myself. So hopefully I can help you get there too. Okay, and you can help me get more ideas, and we can keep bouncing off each other. Okay, cool. My name's Jackal, but this is Jackalbaby TV, and I'm out. Peace.